So I am riding a crazy high coming back from leadership. As you can imagine, like I've been feeling what you guys have been feeling in the business, and I've been really hesitant to say like, oh, there's a lull in our business, everything's slowing down, because I feel like when we talk about things, we manifest them. So if I start saying like, oh, it's such a tough season, then yeah, sure, it's going to be a tough season. But if I continue on thinking, it doesn't matter what the season is because I'm going to continue doing my best, sharing what I love every single day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if there's a lull in the business. What matters is that I'm still leading with heart, and I still care about helping other people to change their lives. And what I've got to say is that what I've taken away from leadership is the same kind of thing. It seems that, in this business, when you focus on the people, when you focus on the lives, when you focus on helping people to create that life change that we have experienced from that box, that green box that says Shakeology, or that box that says Beachbody Challenge, like the things that have changed in your life, if you continue focusing on those things while you share what you're doing, your business is going to continue to grow no matter what. You're sharing a gift of life. You're sharing a gift of change. You're sharing a gift that, like, I feel responsible to share, I found it was really neat. I'm just going to mute. We've got some people joining in. What I found really interesting from this tone of summit is that, or of leadership, is that we all are feeling the same things. We are all feeling that we lose sight of what it's all about, the mission, which is to help people lead healthy and fulfilling lives. And instead of focusing on the life transformations, people are getting caught up with chasing the next rank and chasing Success Club points and chasing and chasing and chasing. There's a reason why when I post the leaderboards that I talk about, like, this is PV, but what you don't understand, like, PV represents lives changing. And I think that for the most part, our team has been really, really great at keeping an eye on the lives that matter and keeping an eye on what this is all about. Like, if you think about it, someone just, the wall has been on fire today, which is the 5-star and above group. But I didn't sleep last night. I had a lot on my mind, and just some stuff went down, and I didn't sleep. So after I got my kids to bed, I actually went back to sleep today. But I just saved this photo, and I thought that it would be a really great opportunity for us to do this exercise right now. So for the next few minutes, I want you to think, what did the points that you gave your coach when you bought your challenge pack, what did those points translate into in your life? What did those 2 points mean in terms of change in your life? When you bought your challenge pack, you got your first daily dose of dense nutrition with Shakeology. When you started your first Beachbody program, what did that mean for your life? That's what these points are, you guys. These are lives. This is like, I don't even know where I would be if I hadn't pushed play that first day. Like, I don't know where my life would be if I didn't meet with somebody who's a coach who believed in me and that I could commit to a program, start to finish, and create life change. Do you know what I mean? Like, we can't look at the points as points. We can't look at the points as a prize.
Who is this? It's my coach.
Hi.
Hi.
We can't look at the points as anything but a life changing. So when you're losing sight of all of that stuff that matters, I need you to rein it back, and I need you to focus on what those 2 points meant in your life. Like, could you imagine if your coach just treated it as points and moved on to the next person? That would suck, because the change that actually happened in your life has brought you to this point, right? So I just really want us to focus on that. Like, the whole theme of Summit, I keep saying Summit because it's like a little mini summit. So the solution is what we're providing. And that's what's in that box. And, you know, Carl, I guess he did a presentation in Phoenix, and he's like holding the box. And he's walking around, if you've seen it. Carl's been posting this binder of photos of transformations. I want you to truly ask yourself, and this is something that happens to a lot of coaches, when's the last time that you committed to a program start to finish? When's the last time you took before photos and you said, today is my day one for this program? You committed to the program as it was laid out. You committed to the nutrition plan, and you saw real results. That's proof. That's proof that the product works. And, you know, so there's coach test groups happening right now. Like, you know, when a test group comes out for a quarter force and they select certain people, you know, higher up in the company, people who are making lots of money already, people who have already had results, and people get pissed off and people get angry. Oh, I wasn't chosen for the test group. Why? Does anybody know who gets chosen for the test group? What are the criteria? Who cares? You have the opportunity right now to be your own test group for quarter force. It's launching on November 1st. Be the test group. You don't need somebody else to give you the opportunity to say, congratulations, you're part of the corporate test group. Make it your own test group right now. Guys, post about like, on November 1st, quarter force is launching, and I want you to be part of my exclusive test group. This is an opportunity for you and for me to do this together. Why not? This is an opportunity for us to go back to what we do as coaches. This is about fitness and nutrition. This isn't about points, and it's not about money, and it's not about anything but changing our lives. And as a result of sharing what we're changing, helping others to change their lives. This is like, I can't even express, like, to hear our CEO even say that, like saying, if you're getting the points, but you're not invested in the people, you're not doing it right. This isn't about the points. And like to hear him say, like, I would rather you help people connect with a program than chase a number to be on a board if you're not caring about the lives that are changing. And to hear that come from the top down, to hear our CEO say, you guys, you've got to do a program start to finish, because when you lose sight of your own journey and like you're not happy and you're chasing things that are making you angry and frustrated, and you're losing the passion and the heart and the tears and the joy that come from helping people change their lives, you lose everything. It was so neat. You know, Brigitte Linford, I don't know how many of you know Brigitte Linford. She is in the top 10, was in the top 10. So she got up and she shared her presentation with us, and she said, I was chasing top 10 because it's something that I thought I needed to do because everybody else was doing it, right? And if I wanted to be a good coach, I had to be in the top 10. She said, do you know what happened to me when I pushed for top 10? I lost myself. I wasn't the woman I wanted to be. I wasn't the wife I wanted to be. I wasn't the coach I wanted to be. It was numbers. I was chasing numbers, and it was as many people as I could get. It was just doing it for the sake of doing it. And as a result, she didn't like the person she was becoming. So I want you to ask yourself, do you like the person you're becoming while you're doing this right now in your business? You need to love what you're doing. And if you don't love it, you need to reassess what you're doing in your business and where you're losing the joy. Like, if you're trying to do something because someone else is doing it and because you think you should be doing it, you don't need to be doing it. If it feels wrong in your gut, if it feels off in your gut, then it is. That's different from if something feels scary. If something feels scary and if something feels like you're sweating and you're nervous to do it, that's different. That's growth. And your growth potential is on the other side of that fear. But if something doesn't feel right in your gut when you're doing it, then it's not right. Okay, like if you're pushing for 2-star diamond or pushing for 4-star diamond or 5-star diamond and you're pushing for rank, but in doing so, you're not happy, you're not sleeping, your family life is sucking and everything is going down the tank, are you really chasing it for you? Or are you chasing it because you think it's something that you need to be doing? Because I promise you that if you love who you are and you do the vital behaviors, those 4 vital behaviors, if you do those things and you consistently expand your network, you lead with heart, and you love what you do, you will hit those ranks. I didn't push for 5-star diamond. 5-star diamond like almost fell into our lap right before Christmas. I never once said, guys, this is our goal as a team. Let's make 5-star diamond happen. I didn't put that pressure on people to maintain their diamonds. I didn't say you need to keep your diamond. If you keep your diamond, I'm going to buy you this. I'm going to do that. I never did that. Because it's not about me. This isn't about me. This is about you. And when it's about you, it's still about them. It's about the people. It's about serving them and giving them the opportunity that we've been given to change our lives. Like, what does your life look like without Beachbody? Imagine there was no such thing as home-based workout programs, Shakeology, coaches, Zoom calls on Monday night. These things that just honestly makes me so emotional to think of my life without this. And there are times that we get caught up and we get frustrated with messages and people not doing, it's like, oh, I have a new coach and she hasn't done this and she hasn't done that. And, success means different things to different people. So when I say, if you want to be a successful coach, you need to do these things, it's true. If you want to be a successful coach, you need to be doing the 4 vital behaviors, but success means different things to different people, and our goals are all going to be so individual and so unique. I just want you to look at your goals and determine if your goals are your goals. And if you're happy with the person that you're becoming in pursuit of your goals. If you're not happy in the pursuit of your goals, you need to reassess your goals. You need to identify if you are asking the right questions with your clients or if you're just leading them to a sale. Are you really taking the time to get to know someone? Do you even know who those points are, those people who bought challenge packs? When we start doing recognition now, like when you guys connect someone with a challenge pack, I challenge you to come and post in the team page and say, I just connected my friend Michelle with a challenge pack. Michelle is a single mom of one who feels lost in her body, who feels lost in her life, who feels that this is her opportunity to learn to love herself again. I want to know the names of the people that you're helping. I want to know what it means for them to be changing their life with this. Because it doesn't matter if I post and say, guys, these numbers mean lives are changing if you don't look at them as lives changing. So I challenge you. I want you to raise your hand. Are you going to tell us who those people are? When you connect someone with a challenge pack, are you going to post in the team page and say, I just helped someone start on the route to positive living by connecting them with a Turbo Fire challenge pack? Michelle, is XYZ. I want to know. I challenge you. Raise your hand. Will you help me to help change lives? A life, not points. I want to see the lives changing, and their lives aren't going to change when they don't commit to a program start to finish. So we need to lead by example. I need you guys to go back to the basics with me. We need to go back to the basics. The entire company is going back to basics. You know what Carl said? Pick a date. And I want to see you start your program like you did the first time when you said, I'm all in. When's the last time you were all in? When you really set out your calendar and you really stuck to the nutrition guide and you really followed it, showing people the way. It's one thing to help people get started and help them ease into it, but at some point we have to help them commit to it from start to finish so we can see results. We can't just keep bringing people in, have them buy things, and have them walk away without changing their life. We are beacons of hope, beacons of light, and beacons of change. And we need to show them that we can change and that they can follow us. They can walk in our footsteps. It's a really easy formula to follow. They're giving us the schedule. They're giving us all of that stuff. And in some ways, Beachbody On Demand is kind of screwing that up for us because they're hopping all over the place. But I challenge you to get people started with Beachbody On Demand. Tell them and explain to them, this is your opportunity to try what we have. Find something you love so that you stick with it, so that you don't quit on yourself again. And during that 30 days, try them all, but understand that you're not getting the best of fitness and nutrition because you're not getting the nutrition plan. You don't have something to follow start to finish, so you're not going to get the right results, okay? You need to find one that's going to work for you and then commit to that and follow the nutrition plan that's associated with it. That is where they're going to find the results. One of my coaches who's coming back to the business, who lost her way for a while, she's back, and she said, like, I have all these people doing Beachbody On Demand. I want to give them a nutrition guide. I want to help them with nutrition. And so I started thinking, like, what's the best way if they're on demand to help them with nutrition? And I thought, why not do a mix and match meal plan from Beachbody On Demand? Go through all the meal plans that are on there from the programs that exist. Pick out breakfasts, lunches, dinners, and snacks. And beside them, write what program they come from. So people get an idea of, oh, that's the kind of food I would see from TurboFire. That's the kind of food I would see from Hammer and Chisel. That's the kind of food, you know what I mean? Kind of help get them a well-rounded idea of what they're going to get in a package. But remember that in that package, they need to get you. And they need to get the best of you. And they can't just be a number. You know, if you have 25 people in your challenge group and you feel like you're not giving your best to those 25 people, I challenge you to scale it back to 5. And do your best with those 5 people and help them change their life from the start of that challenge to the end of that challenge. Find a way to give them value so that you can make sure that they get results. Because if they're not getting results, we're not doing our job. We're not connecting them properly with what we're doing. And that's one of the reasons that I focus so much lately on the challenge group. The challenge group and helping people to learn who they are, what their hang-ups are, what their habits are. Help them add healthy things into their nutrition instead of take things away. You know, instead of saying you have to cut out all of this stuff, they come from this sense of lack. They think about what they're losing, what you're taking away from them. Instead of looking at it like that way, like, why don't we present it with, let's add something healthy to your nutrition. Let's add water. Let's add fruit. Let's add vegetables. If you don't eat vegetables, let's add. And we're adding healthy to their life instead of taking something away. It leaves them with this deeper sense of pride and satisfaction and just not a sense of emptiness or longing for something that's now gone. And the more we help them add healthy in, the more they're going to crave healthy. I'm totally missing the chat here. But that's what I've been focusing on. And then once they get a hang of the fitness and the nutrition, they go from 3 workouts to 4 workouts to 5 workouts, and they're finally ready to commit to that schedule. Help them commit to that schedule. Check in with them. Do weekly check-ins with those forms. I'm telling you, they're gold. I'm learning so much about people that I didn't even know. Oh, it's such a positive mindset. It's changed everything for me and for my challengers. People who were so scared for the longest time are now adding healthy things to their nutrition. And it's totally the mindset. They're like, oh my God, I never thought I could do it before because I felt like I needed that thing that was taken away from me. Okay. Yeah, I really want to. I see Angela's in the airport too. I don't know where you are right now. You're always on. Oh my God, do it. Any one of you, like, use that idea, go live. I talk about it live all the time. In fact, I've picked up like Uber drivers and stuff explaining that just that small shift in mindset from adding healthy things into your nutrition as opposed to taking something away. Anyways, the point of it all is that we need to lead by example, and we need to stop, seeking out opportunities for corporate to do things for us and to just say, like, I have a test group for Core de Force starting on November, whatever it is, and I want you to be part of this exclusive test group. So what if you're not chosen from the test group from corporate? You have the opportunity to create a test group, and I think so many coaches need that accountability right now. So I also want to tell you that I was just added into, I requested to join a coach test group for Core de Force. If any of you want to be part of a coach test group for Core de Force where you have your accountability every single day, I can post the link to the group and you can request to join. It's all coaches. It's all coaches. It's coaches from the wall, even like 5-star and above coaches who started this group. There are other coaches doing them. I just don't want to take more onto my plate, because if I do that, then I'm not going to be the best coach to my challengers or to you guys. I see, like, I know Brooke Dorset is doing a coach test group. I know there's all kinds of different people doing different test groups, but I feel like this is also an opportunity for you to meet other coaches in the network and not just stick within our team, because I think that's really important as well. So, okay. I just requested to join that group, so I will post the link to that. But I'm going to post now I lost the thing. I'm going to post the recordings from the leadership retreat with you. And some of them are going to be only applicable to the leaders. And that's why I only posted them in our leader page for now. But I think there's some stuff in there that's still strongly applicable to coaches at all levels of the organization. But it's really important for us to just focus on our own goals and to know what those goals are and to know what our why is. Because if your why is just helping people, it's not deep enough. And it's easy for you to just say, I'm not getting what I wanted out of coaching, and quit if you don't really know why you're coaching. You know, if you're coaching to help people, that's great. But what does helping people mean for you? What does that look like? Like, it has to go deeper than that. You have to have a deeper why than helping people. Because if you wanted to just help people, then you would be doing this without getting paid, and you wouldn't be bitching about it if you weren't getting paid any money. Am I right? But it seems that people their why is to help people, but they're not getting the money, so they're going to quit. So let's be honest. What's your why? And what does that money mean when you're helping people to change their lives? What does that translate into? Because you wouldn't have signed up to do this and be bitching about the money if it was just about helping people. Truth sauce. Time for a gut check. What's your real why? For real. Otherwise, I don't want to hear you bitching and complaining about not making any money, because you're just doing it for free if you're helping people, right? You don't lose anything when you help someone. Ever. Ever. Especially if you're helping yourself through it. So I really, really, really want you to dig deep and find out what that why looks like. And if it is just helping people, then it doesn't matter if you're not making any money, right? But I do want to get back to the basics of committing to a program, start to finish. And I think there's a lot of training available on our site, and they talk so much about knowing who you're posting for. But what I'm learning is that a lot of people don't know who they're posting for, because a lot of people haven't actually done the exercise of the avatar training. Like, people haven't even figured out who they are. You haven't done a same list. You haven't done a different list. You haven't done or answered the questions that are there to help you find out who you're posting for. So you don't know who you're posting to. And that's one of the major things that you're missing when it comes to attraction marketing. You know, it's true. It's either you're going to learn how to do attraction marketing, or you're going to go and you're going to spend a couple $100s to learn how to create a like page and post ads and pay for people. So you got to choose what you're going to do. Are you going to go and do Jesse Reagan training, and are you going to pay hundreds of dollars to learn how to create successful Facebook ads? Or are you going to go and take the 1 hour that you need to do the avatar training to learn who you are and to learn who you're posting for? I mean, I think it's pretty simple, right? It's so easy to post for no one. I'm telling you, when you know who you're posting for, this whole thing just becomes so easy, and it also becomes so meaningful, because you have people who are like you, who are like, oh my God, I struggle with that too. And you actually make really good friends. I make really good friends with who I'm connecting with because they're like me. So I'm actually posting to people who are like me, and I'm not attracting 23-year-old dudes. Let's be honest. I don't want to talk to 23-year-old dudes. They're not my niche market. I don't even want any dudes. Zero, none. I don't coach them. I don't want to. I don't relate to them. They're not like me. We don't have the same problems. I know that it can be hard to learn about yourself, but it's I feel like that's what coaching is, isn't it? Learning about ourselves. I was talking to somebody who's on this call actually about this, and how coaching it's almost bittersweet. We love what we do, but through this process, we learn so much about ourselves that it's fucking hard. We learn about what we suck at. We learn about our weaknesses. But I feel like without the personal development that we're learning about ourselves, we would just be hiding that stuff and continuing to numb the stuff that we don't like or we don't understand with Snickers bars and with popcorn and with wine. I have no freaking clue what Gala's eating, but I feel like it's ice cream and I want to bite. I don't even know. I feel like you're that mom who goes on and pours her wine into her ice cream. I feel like she's my BFF. She's so funny. But through, what did you say? Did somebody come on? That's so funny. Has anybody seen her video? She's the one who came out and said, you are not your kids' friends. You're not. And then she came back and did a rebuttal one from that. But I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, but through coaching, it's like, it can be really messy, right? Like, haven't you been so super depressed when you learned something about yourself through coaching that you learned through personal development? But I feel like without coaching, you wouldn't have really learned about that and found the ability to overcome through coaching. I don't know, just having a full circle moment right now. Coaching can create a lot of stress and anxiety, but can also create a lot of, it's like those parenting moments. Like, it's a really hard job, but isn't it like the most rewarding job you've ever had? It makes you the worst person you've ever been sometimes, like double locking yourself in the bathroom and throwing around F-bombs, but it also makes you the best person ever when you get those loves and the kisses and the aha moments with them. So intense. Being a parent, being a coach, but don't they make us better? You know, I don't want you to lose sight of things and push for something that doesn't have meaning for you. If you're pushing for diamond or you're pushing for something and you're losing yourself through that process and you're not enjoying it, then stop pushing for that and find out what it is that you like. If that means having a goal wall of 100 bodies, 100 people's transformations, and you help them to transform their bodies inside and out, then make that your goal. Don't make pushing for 2-star diamond your goal if you don't even know what 2-star diamond means just because you're supposed to rank advance. Yes, your team will get bigger when you rank advance. And yes, you're going to make more money when you rank advance. So yes, if your goal is helping people lead healthy and fulfilling lives, and that also means making a little bit more money to help maybe reduce some of the financial stress that you have at home, then push for it. Then do it. But don't forget about the people and the lives in the process, because that's what this is about. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Seriously. It's literally one life transforming after another. And the more lives that we transform through that process of committing to a program, like, it's literally just happening for me through these challenge groups. You know, Carl even said that. He said, like, I want to get away from us cold recruiting people who aren't in love with our programs and products. Because you know what? The minute that shit hits the fan, they're going to quit because they're not in love with it. They haven't really had their life changed from a program, from Shakeology. When you have someone whose life is legitimately changed, they're not going to quit like that because they know that they're giving that gift to someone else. He said, like, I'm all for this being a business, but I'm not about this being a business if it's not about the people and the transformations anymore. So I challenge you, keep it about the people, help them transform their lives, help them understand the benefit of helping someone else share, like, benefit from that gift. We pass the gift on to them of truth bumps, and we help them pass that gift on to someone else. That is what coaching is. That's it. It's so basic. It's so easy that it's hard. We've made it hard by losing focus on what it's about. Help them change their life so they can help someone else love something that they love and change their life. It's so flipping easy. Commit to the challenge group. Help them change their life. Help them learn how to overcome the biggest struggles that they have in their life with fitness, with nutrition. Transform them and help them pay forward that gift to someone else. I need you to focus on the challenge groups. I need you to focus on your journey. I need you to stop chasing things that you don't even know belong to you because it's something you think you should be doing. Don't chase anything. Don't chase anything if it doesn't have meaning in your heart. I need to breathe. I love this job so much. It's that stuff, but it's like, you know, going to the leadership retreat, somebody asked me, like, what's your favorite part? And I struggled so much. Like, I don't know what my favorite part is. Like, I feel like it's just all the little things. It's the above and beyond. It's like, we had stickers on the floor that had, like, leadership retreat, and it was like a bird with wings, and it was like us flying free, finding freedom in our lives. And I was like, that was so symbolic to me, walking toward a room where I was learning from people who are going to help me find that life of freedom. Those little stickers on the floor of birds with wings. And it was like, you're a leader. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm a leader. Like that was so cool. That was so cool to see, you know, the heart that they put into it. I don't know if anybody saw, they made us these books. So all of the elite coaches, every single night when we went back to our room, I think this happened for Raina when she was at leadership too. They would have, every single night when we go back to our room, there's a surprise on our bed. So the first night was this book, Stronger Every Day, my name on it. And inside that book, congratulations, 2015 Elite Coach, Alita Steele, which is us, by the way. It's our team. It's our team. And then the very first page is my photo. And then through there is photos from the entire event. They made this for 300 coaches, okay? The second night, they left that hoodie I was wearing, but I'm sweating balls because I get so nervous on team calls. These leadership retreat hoodies. So that was on our bed, but on it was like this little note, a little something to keep that autumn chill at bay. Like they had these little notes made that they put on the box with it, and they had it tied with this beautiful ribbon. And then the third night, they got us, this is super cool. Ooh, I'm gonna lose my light. I don't have a bra on. I hope you didn't see my boobs fall out of the side of that. I just lost my light. This, it's like a rolling suitcase. So it has Team Beachbody Leadership Retreat 2016, Team Beachbody, and then again, one of those little notes. We hope you are really packing it all in this week. We almost have this one in the bag. And it's like literally a rolling suitcase. And it's just those little attention to detail things, you know? I gotta get my light back. Just things that, like, they don't need to do that, right? Like, they don't need to do that at all. We're self-employed in this business, right? And like, do you think your boss at your corporate job would show up giving you gifts at your desk? Like, it's so fucked, man. Oh my God, yes. And are you saving those messages, guys? Seriously, it's so easy to do. I created, and I know that Ange has been doing this for the longest time. Every time I get one of those messages that just like chokes me up, I screenshot it and I upload it right away onto my drive, my Google Drive, so I can always see it. And it's just called my evidence file. Photos, and it's words, and it's gifts. I got a gift from one of the coaches on our team last week. It was just a little note on a little piece of green paper that just, I can't even, I have it. It's on my fridge. It's from Amy. Amy Schmidt sent me a beautiful little card, and I have it on my fridge, just a reminder, like, thank you for being in my life. And, you know, those little things, those things matter for me. I don't even know. I want to do some sort of leadership retreat. And I learned a little bit on this trip is like, I don't know if I want to do a diamond retreat, because success looks different to different people, right? What about like a raise the bar retreat, where if somebody had a goal, you know, to make emerald in 3 months and they achieved that goal, they're invited to the retreat. You know, not everybody has the same goals. So by making it exclusive, you know, success is so different to different people. I don't know. It was just a really neat perspective to hear come from. That was actually from Melissa McAllister, I believe. And she's like, it's not about, you know, being a diamond. Some people don't want to be a diamond, and some people aren't there and they have a different goal. And she said, so we have people at our retreat. Some of them are brand new coaches. Some of them are emerald. Some of them have, you know, financial freedom. Some of them have, like, it's just whatever their goal is, and whatever. Oh my God, that's so funny. Sean got a pin. He got a little pin about this big for his like 10 years with Lafarge. And, you know, our team achieves this goal. They paid for my flights. They paid for my hotel. They had open bar every night. I was really, really hungover yesterday. I actually got sick. I drank so much for the first time in like a long, long, long time. It was terrible. was worst. I actually skipped dinner so that I could go back to my room and do my Challenger check-ins. So I did that for 3 hours and didn't have supper. And then I went to the mermaid party and drank a lot. And apparently it's not a good idea to drink on an empty stomach. I mean, I know that. I know that, but I did it anyways because it was fun. Fail forward. But yeah, it's like the appreciation that they showed us was just like, it's insane. It's so insane. I can't even think of all the other things that they did, but you know, I definitely encourage you to push for your goals. And if that means trying to get to leadership and build a business and achieve financial freedom, it'll happen, but it's not going to happen if you lose yourself through the process. You're not going to enjoy it. You know, the mission of Beachbody, and I want you to remember this every day when you're working your business, is to help people lead healthy and fulfilling lives. So if you don't feel like your life is healthy or fulfilling, you need to remember what's going to make you healthy and your life fulfilled. Establish boundaries that work for you. You know, identify what's helping move your business forward, trim the fat, you know, recognize your strengths and your weaknesses. You can only improve your weaknesses about this much because you suck at your weaknesses, straight up. But you can always improve your strengths. You can rock the shit out of your strengths. And I talked to a bunch of leaders and, you know, it's like, well, they're doing these opt-ins and they're doing these and it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing if it doesn't have meaning for you. So focus on the activities that you love. And if there's somebody, like, I don't do like pages or Instagram. I don't do those things. But that doesn't mean that you guys shouldn't be doing them. Find a coach, join the bigger network coaching groups, find someone who's into the same thing as you so you can learn and be better, because our team is just our team and there's so many strengths and weaknesses, but my way isn't the only way. You know, my team training site is there for you to access and use. But if you don't relate to that and you want to find a different way, then go to your Coach Online office and go to the training tab and find training in there that's going to appeal to you or work for you. That's why it's there. Like, this isn't about me. I have the training there to help you. You know, it's the stuff that I love that's helped propel my business forward, but my way is not the only way. There are people out there who have built their business entirely on Instagram. If you want to build on Instagram, I'm not offended. Go find someone to learn from who built their business on Instagram, because I'm Alita and I don't do Instagram. But that doesn't mean I'm failing. Doesn't mean I'm failing, and it doesn't mean I'm going to go and learn Instagram because #fuck Instagram. It's not my jam. It doesn't mean that I'm failing. So, you know, like, if you feel like you're learning something for the sake of learning it, stop. Love what you're doing. And don't feel like you have to do something just because somebody else is doing it. Even if it's me telling you to do something and you don't feel like doing it. Though I'm telling you, if you haven't done video, you're missing the boat because you should be doing video. It's just a thing. So you can't get mad at me because you have to do video. Yes, Google that shit. It's funny. And not to rock the boat, but there's a leader who's actually one of my men. He's in my upline, and I see him posting in our team, in our big coach groups all the time, asking really stupid questions. No question stupid. Well, that's bullshit, because there are stupid questions. And just posting stuff that really shouldn't be posted there as a leader. And so this person posts these things, and people are like, oh, it's so awesome, blah, blah, blah. This is what it is. Like, they're like, what is this Teamsy thing? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. If you Google that, you're going to find the website, and right on that website is a 2-minute video that's going to show you exactly what it is. He's like, oh, smart ass. I was like, dude, calling it how it is. That's what I tell my coaches. Do you know how many people gave him the answer and probably thought that but didn't say it? Just because he's my upline doesn't mean that it's okay as a leader to be posting that. It's not. It's not okay. So I called him on it. And people were like, oh my God, I can't believe you called him on that. I was like, I would not let my coaches get away with that, because there's no lack of resources. There's a lack of resourcefulness. And as a leader, you lead by example. Let me Google that for you. Right? Anyways, I just wanted to put that out there. that your way is not always the right way. And just because your leader does something doesn't mean you need to follow. Break into your business, find what you love and do it. Yeah, Google everything. Google is your best friend always, contrary to what university says, because we weren't allowed to do it there. But anyways, I love what we do. And if you're feeling like Ali Upham did a presentation, and I just shared it with my leaders who are on this page. I just went back and posted another video. I was in tears when she started, just the way she started it. She talked about being burnt out. Have you ever been burnt out with coaching? Have you ever felt like you don't like what you're doing? And I was like, I had tears streaming down my face. Like, yeah, I feel burnt out all the time. And I feel like I suck at coaching. I feel like I suck at life all the time. And her presentation just really opened my heart and reminded me why I started this and what I've, where you lose sight sometimes. I'm going to share her video with you, and I encourage you, I know you don't have enough time in the day to watch it, but I encourage you to watch it. Find your heart in this and find your real why. I want to do a group on what our whys are, because I feel like a lot of us don't really know our why, and we say it's just to help people, but then if you weren't making money, then you wouldn't care, and you would just keep doing this coaching thing and not worry about it not working, right? If that's what your why is, then it doesn't matter if it's not working, because you're helping people, right? Even if they're not buying something from you, you're still helping them because you're posting. So I want to dig into the real why you're a coach. I want to do some goal planning, reverse engineering of your goals, do some vision board planning, because your vision is what's going to help keep you. It's so important. You need to know why you're doing it. You need to know, and it's going to change all the time. You need to know in order for you to be able to stick with this. But as you can imagine, my inbox is really full. I had like no time to answer messages while I was getting drunk at the mermaid party. So just bear with me. I have a lot of messages, and I still have like 38 check-in forms from Friday for my challengers to check in with. And that's where I'm saying, challenge groups. I have 73 in my challenge group. That's a really big group. And I'm trying to give my best, but like it's Monday and I still have check-ins from Friday to do. But just bear with me. I am getting to your messages, and I promise I'm doing my best. It was a really good time, a really, really good time. Anyways, let's forward face. Let's love what we do. Let's commit to our program, start to finish. And who's going to Super Saturday? Jody, I'm going to see you there, right? You're still coming? Yeah? Okay. Yes, gotta be at Super Saturday. Absolutely, positively gotta be at Super Saturday. Okay, good. I'm glad, you guys. That makes me really, really happy. Ottawa, where's everybody else going? Oh, we got our leggings on eBay. So funny. Love them. Edmonton, of course. I really wanted to be there. Edmonton. We got some Ottawas. Trina's not going. There is not one in Kelowna. No, there's not. It's in Vancouver this time, I think. Really disappointed in hearing that, to be honest. Driving to Moncton, amazing, Angela. I love it. We have Julie Henderson actually coming. She's going to come and join me in Toronto, so that'll be nice. But yeah, it's going to be a really great time. If you haven't been to one, make sure you get to one. Find a place to be. Gloria, have you found your local Super Saturday? Do you know where you're going? You're going? Are you nervous? You're muted, and I can't find you. Did you unmute yourself? There you are. Are you nervous?
Yes. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be able to make it yet. Waiting for a husband's schedule, but yeah.
So, I know you have new babies, so we have babies that come to ours. My husband actually just booked a hotel. He's going to come down Friday night and come to the Diamond Dinner with our kids. And then he's coming to Super Saturday too. We're bringing our kids, even though we're not really supposed to.
Oh.
We're bringing the kids. Sean wants to come and be at one. But yeah, I mean, a lot of them do allow them. You're just not allowed to have them with the workout, right? Edmonton would probably say no because of the super trainer that's there. But it's definitely an experience. I'm giving away my copy of Court de Force as one of the prizes at our Super Saturday. Just really, really awesome. Make sure you get lots of photos with people. It's a great opportunity to work out and just hear other business stories and success stories. And I don't know, amazing. I'm sweating so bad. Ugh, when I do these calls, my tank top is soaked. You guys don't even know how nervous I am when I do these calls. You've no clue. I could wring out my tank top right now. It's disgusting. I need to go have a shower.
Oh, you're funny.
I know. Okay. I love you guys.
I can't wait to meet you.
I know, so soon. You're coming to the diamond dinner, right?
Yes. I'm going to find my way there, so I'll meet you there.
Awesome. I have to figure out where dinner is. You said it's Earl's, right? I'm on the council.
Yeah, Earl's in Vaughan.
Got it. Yeah, make sure if you are going to the Super Saturday, there's always a diamond dinner. So, oh my God, no, I'm totally cool today. It was yesterday morning when I was out until 1:30 and I had to leave the airport at 3. And I was like throwing up at 1:30. That sucked. Anyway.
It looked fun, the dancing. I watched your live. I was like, oh my God, it looks so much fun.
It was, but the night kept going after that.
Oh, yeah.
But I went to get sand dollars for my kids after that. That was really fun. I went and got sand dollars down on the beach for my kids. It was super fun. Anyway, bear with me. I'm going to come out with some new training stuff so that we can really hone in on our whys and do that social media stuff. I think it's important. It'll just be quick stuff, like 3-day groups. I think 3 days is plenty with assignments and stuff. And if you choose to do them, you do them. If you don't, you don't. It's your business. I'm not here to push you, but I'm telling you that if you follow my lead and you do the things, success leaves clues, right? And I'm giving the training that we do is to help you to learn and grow in your business. So, push yourself to do more in your business, but you're not failing me if you don't do those things. Like, this isn't about me. So I want you to take that element away. Don't ever fear that you're letting someone else down in this business, because this business is about you and it's about what you want and what you need in your life and in the lives of other people so that you have a healthy and fulfilling life. That's it. The mission. Don't forget the mission. I love you guys. Mwah. Good night. Oh, don't forget about Court de Force. Make sure you're posting about it today and the next couple days, and make sure you get your name in for the hashtag draw. I think you can win $1,000 if you do your hashtag 1-minute video, not sped up, on Instagram or Twitter today. So before midnight, make sure you get your videos up, okay? It's in the FAQ. Find it.